everybody, Del from the Crip in here, Magic Munchkin. How are we doing? The two hands, how you doing? Hopefully everything is great. Barcelona, beautiful person on here. We're going to get into something special today. Had to go all the way across the ocean, fam. Across the ocean to none other than my homie out in Croatia. So I am excited. We're going to have some fun right here. So salute to everybody having a great time. My name is D-Stroy. This thing is called Show Off Your Gems. Everybody get comfortable. Let's do it. Still collecting. I love your handle, fam. Let's get it. Let me put a hat on because I'm looking like an anime. Look at me, fam. Come on, son. I'm looking like SpongeBob's homie. What I'm looking like? I'm looking wild over here. But anyway, let's continue getting it on right here on Show Off Your Gems. Super fresh. Everybody that is in here, thank you for hanging out. Dumpler Rock, great to see you. Now, today is special because we also have DJ Shortcut who's tuned in. Always welcome to be a guest, so come on. I have to tell people this. Listen, this is about a fun experience. Show off your gems. What you like. What you feel that is dope. Alright? And I gotta tell you guys something like this too. It's not a competition from one person to another person. It's all about your experience. So AG to OG, how you doing? I hope everything is amazing in your world. Joshua, all the way in Australia, the homie. Hopefully you're great as well. Today, we're gonna have something amazing. My hair's looking like this because we just want to make sure everybody is appropriately amazing, right? We got Katie Face Killer about to kill it. She's going to come on here soon. But I want to definitely make sure that my guy is ready. Now, to let you guys know, he is going to be coming live all the way from Croatia. Over there is like 52 o'clock in the morning. So he's hype. I'm hype. Let's get it going. For all my homies who know him, you can send him a DM to come in here. I just want to make sure he knows how to get on live. I should have did like a test. But however, I was like, man, let's just do it. So if you are from across waters, if you are, salute to you, to everybody that is coming from everywhere and tuned into this. So right now, what city are you representing? Let me know. I'll give you guys a shout out. Seta Cuban, how you doing? It's 1 a.m. where he's at. Yeah, let's get him in here. Yeti Fresh. Yesterday, we had a phenomenal... Yo, guys, if you guys were on this yesterday was crazy laughs. Facts. Gotta wear. Facts are not facts. Yesterday was hilarious. Yesterday's show was bonkers. I'm just gonna tell you this. So, salute to missing a few screws. We got homies all the way from Grass Valley, Bosnia, Canada. I'm loving it. In the building. London, which I love. That's great. We got NY Fit Mom, who's awesome. Super facts. Rochester in the house. Of course I already know. What are we talking about? Son, you was dying. Fam, yesterday was legal drugs. Legal drugs happened on Show Off Your Gems right here. Amityville, April Renee. Hope you having a great time. And my guy from South Carolina, what up, Roll Wattage? How you doing? Yesterday was hilarious. We got Portlandia in the house. That's amazing. DJ AM Amen. He's awesome. Jersey's in here. We got Eastern District. That's the school that I went to. The first school to ever have metal detectors in New York City. It was a bad school. It no longer exists. They made sure they burned everybody who worked there. I snuck out of there. But yes, Billie Jean, my homie, come on, fam. It was definitely out of control yesterday. So I just want to give everybody an opportunity to know that we have nothing else other than the wonderful requests that are being sent. And let me see if we got the God. So we got Owen, who's ready to show off. We got Katie Face Killer, who's ready to show off. Now, I can buy some time and we can go bonkers with them. But I just want to make sure. Okay, so I need this. Anybody connected? Because I can't do it because obviously my phone. Okay, good. Phillie's here. Good. We were about to go extra crazy just now. So Phillie came here. Bang, 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 bang. All right, here we go. Let me send this gentleman a wonderful request. I'm gonna view requests, and we'll get it on right here, right now. Yes.
Wow. Can't believe this shit. What's up, my brother? Me, bro.
Get comfortable.
I'm good.
Get your he's nice. I love it.
I'm sipping on some.
That's good, like a grown-up. Let me see ID. I gotta check ID. Make sure you're old enough to drink. Neche. Nah,
Good.
Neche. I need the real ID, fam. Let's go.
45 and counting, baby.
Congratulations. I'm so happy that you're here. We are here together, and it's amazing that wonderful time of 2017, whatever year we're in, that we're able to connect in this fashion. For everybody to know, you're going to hear some amazing, not only history, but perspective. That is what makes this beautiful, because the culture is beyond the Bronx. It's beyond New York City. And the beauty is that a lot of people like this gentleman here have been inspired by the wonderful art, and they've taken it beyond and blessed their homies with it. And with that being said, my guy, Phat Phillie, how amazing is life?
What's the deal, my brother? D-Stroy. 20-something years, brother.
Yes. So
that we know each other.
Yes. So this dude right here was always grinding. The difference between him and a lot of others, he was in New York, man. You was in the dirt. You was going out to parties. He was hanging out with people. So he was really putting in the work. So I want you to make sure you're good. Make sure you're good, because you keep moving your laptop, fam.
It's my fliggity phone. I'm just trying to show off a little bit, just for starters, man. I just want to make sure that they know what kind of level of memorabilia we're talking about. We ain't talking about commercial shit that you can just buy online. You have to be a certain DJ aesthetic to be able to get this shit when this shit dropped in real time.
He's talking.
Guys. I'm on my Funkmaster Flex shit tonight.
He's talking. He's already
G.
going there. Eclipse, Puerto Rico Rock, Shortcut. We got a lot of amazingness that's taking place.
Absolutely.
Here. Now, I'm so happy that you are on here. I got to tell how beautiful it is, because somehow, some way, this ended up becoming Yugoslavia's #1 show. And is this a fact? This is a fact, right? Everywhere they're talking about this, right? This is a
1,000, brother. You're keeping it 1,000.
This is the biggest thing. This is the invention of the internet, you know, and then show off your gems. That's how we're doing it over there. See?
I just want to let you know that this was my favorite show during these COVID times, man. And you kept us happy. You kept us, you know, smiling. And I just want to let everybody know that it's 1 a.m. here in Croatia. I'm live and direct from Zagreb, Croatia. We had two big earthquakes in the last year that, you know, was crazy on top of the COVID shit. And it's 1 a.m. So I've been digging through my basement and my archives for weeks now, for days now, just to be able to be great, you know, for my brother D-Stroy to be so much, you know, I'm so grateful. I'm grateful that I can be on the show, man. And Mark Hype was one of the first Europeans to be on the thing.
Yeah, we had a couple of heads.
You had a couple. Shouts to my boy Mark Hype.
Mark, he was thorough, man. Made my hair stand up. He was killing it. But for you, you know, if you can, I know the interesting story with you, and I appreciate that you posted the video with you with the violin, because it showed you had a musical sense when you was a young kid. But if you can, and I know it's very interesting because you're across the ocean, but what is it that captivates you when you were a young kid to hip hop music, the genre?
Brother, it was 1984, and the breaking mania came to ex-Yugoslavia. So I live in Croatia, and Croatia was part of Yugoslavia with this 5 or 6 republics, and then we went our way in '91. So it was the breaking movies. It was Shabba-Doo and you know and you know what I'm saying, like Turbo and Ozone.
Yes, yes.
And that was for us, and rest in peace, you know, Ozone, Shabba-Doo. And those 2 movies hit our theaters in real time. As you was probably checking it over there, we were seeing it over here. Then Breakmania came out. It was crazy for me that summer, '84. And then I came back to my hometown, and then my pop bought me I asked my pops to buy me a radio, and then I was going through the stations. I gotta find this rap shit somewhere. I gotta find. So back and forth, and I finally caught the show. We had our Mr. Magic here in '84, and his name is, he's the godfather of the scene, Kool Herc of Croatia, Slavin Balen, who was inspirational, and he had the show called Electro Funk Premiere from '84, and then in '87 he changed the name to Rap Attack, just because of the Houdini and Mr. Magic.
Yes.
I was checking out the show all the way until '92, when he invited me to come and be a guest on his show. And then in '93, I got my own show called The Blackout, where some of Your Fine records was spun as well, like such as Arsonist and D-Stroy solo motherfucking shit.
Well, it's amazing that you end up being enamored by the culture, and it's so beautiful. What I do want people to know and to understand, I say it and don't give context to the history of what was, you know, the pre-Yugoslavia movement and what was taking place. A close friend of mine is from Montenegro, and we talk, and I know his story. And I'm so, you know, enamored by his story because it's pretty wild. But, you know, you guys had that war, man. And throughout that time, you're using music as your escapism. And just for everybody to understand, there was a legit war happening where he was. And, you know, so when I say Yugoslavia, I say it like, I don't know if people know, you know, but it was pretty intense. So
pretty intense.
Yeah.
For the '90s, but for the '90s, you guys was having so much fun. The best music was coming out, '91 to '96. Motherfuckers was shooting out here, people dying. It was crazy, but you know, I was able to get my way into the radio station. I was able to get my way into the rap show. We got the whole of the studio. We got the whole of the late night radio, and then we just went in. Wow. And that was it for me. You know, '93 to '96. I was spinning joints. I moved to London in '96. I was in New York in '91. My first time in New York was 1991. My mom was so great to send me to learn my English and you know, work on my English. Like, she knew that I was gonna need it in my life.
You have to speak American. That's what you do.
Absolutely. You know, you're part of the K-pop culture. You gotta know the lingo. So '91, I'm in New York. '96, I moved to London. So I'm always getting this information from the meccas of hip hop, and I'm bringing it back and trying to influence people here through my show, and then the clubs that we started in '95. Wow. And since '94, '95, we've been spinning in the clubs, and then '97 is my first big rap show, the first American artist that I bring to my hometown in '97 November, and that was OC from DRTC. But the most craziest thing was that he wasn't even announced. The cat that OC brought, he wasn't announced. He just came, and there was motherfucking Big L. Rest in peace. How crazy is that, bro? My first show was Big L.
Wow. That's amazing. That's beautiful. That is crazy storytelling. Now, I wanted to ask you, prior to landing on Phat Phillie, was there any other name?
Oh yeah, no, it was I had the '80s name. You know, I was MC Fly O. And I was MC Fly O, and then you know, MC Shy D, MC Fly O. And then in 95, 94, 95, my boy Baby Dukes told me, man, and then I kind of switched to my Philip name, my real name, DJ Philip, and then he was like,
Yep.
dude, you're gonna be Phat Phillie. My boy Baby Dukes gave me that name, and then and
Fire.
from that point I became Phat Phillie with PHAT.
I love it.
Yes,
Beautiful. I
sir.
love the storytelling. Now, did you only land on DJing, or were you trying to dance or graph or rapping, or what were
I,
you
w-
doing
I
in
was
Croatia?
I started. I wanted to in the '80s. I wanted to dance. I couldn't do the yeah. I could do a little bit of the electric boogie. I was popping and locking a little bit. I couldn't do shit on the floor. I was not an athletic dude in terms of that. I play hoops, but I couldn't really get on the floor and do the windmills and turtles and all that fly shit.
Uh-huh. Of course, of course.
But then my pops is a musician. He's a professor at the music academy here in Zagreb. He teaches double bass. He's a professional, a member of the Zagreb Soloist, which is one of the most famous ex-Yugoslavia chamber orchestras. And he was traveling the U.S. in the '80s, taping the shows, bringing me the shows from New York from his tours in '84 on this little Volkman,
Oh,
the
he's
84
already
one.
going in, guys.
I mean,
I'm
I'm just
trying to
trying to
pace
connect the
it.
story.
I'm
So
trying
yeah,
to
that was
pace it,
the
but I love that.
so he was bringing me tapes, so I was able to even hear, mm, Chuck Chill Out and Mr. Magic at that point. A few shows here and there. Remember, he was playing Rock the Bells, and then when LL said I dropped bombs like Hiroshima, and that was crazy. And then I started rapping in English, so I would kick some rhymes in English. But then the whole Croatian hip hop scene switched to the native language by beginning of the '90s. So
Nice.
I wasn't able to switch to my native, and then I
Yeah.
just rely on just hosting the show and DJing. I was already getting records from '84. There was some Yugoslavian releases here in '84, '85, '86, '87. There was actually American rap albums released in Yugoslavia as an official pressing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
Houdini, LL Cool J, Beastie Boys, Run DMC, and Shannon,
Yes,
where the
of
hip hop
course.
releases on Yugo vinyl, and I'm gonna show you. I have it over here
You go
somewhere. I'm
vinyl.
gonna show you some official pressings of Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince from 1988, where the
Got it.
double album is shrink to one single joint, and it's crazy.
Guys, we're going to go on a ride here. I want to encourage everybody who loves not only hip hop, but collecting and love everything amazing and good energy to go out and hit that little triangle on the bottom right and share this to one person who loves hip hop and loves collecting and loves greatness, because today's show is dedicated to greatness like every show that we do here. But this one has the wonderful, phenomenal Phat Phillie, who's double deucing the cups right here, right now. Salute to Tony Touch, DJ Eclipse, and everybody else who is
My
tuned in.
people.
With that being said, Phat Phillie, show off your gems. I don't know what you have, so
And
it's your pace. You're gonna tell your story. I might
right.
interject with a question or something like that, but it's all about what it is that you have, my young man. So I'm excited. I'm pumped up. Let's go, people.
This is what I've been collecting since '84. I was somehow, some way, I knew in '84 that I need to collect, keep my shit, not
Art.
have my shit go throughout the years. So I've been really, really, really collecting a lot of shit, a lot of personal stuff. I was on the radio, so I got, we were serviced. We got a few things here and there, but I was grinding. I was traveling to New York. I was meeting the artists. I met all my heroes. I brought over 100 artists, American rap artists, in Croatia. Over 100 shows I've done,
I love it.
from Big L to Chris Brown, 50 Cent,
Yep.
Wu-Tang, all them shows.
Boss, Big Daddy Kane.
Yes, sir. Everybody. So I want to start with, I have all my shit piled up all over the place. But I want to start with some of the accolades I received as a DJ in Croatia. So these are my Grammys.
I love it.
You know, a lot of US DJs, they get this shit on the regular, but I only received two in my lifetime, and I'm so grateful for that. So I want to start with this. This is my most prized possessions. The raucous plaque for quality and high tech.
Nice.
You know, move something going to #1. You know, college radio was respected back in the day, and we were getting the plaques for college, you know, for people that were spun on college radio.
Yes.
So that's one. And the second one, my brother, 1 second.
I love it. Let's get it, Roman.
It's this one.
Nice. Classic.
So yeah,
which is super appropriate, right? Because you know the first gig you do is with that gentleman right there. Wow.
So just wanted to get that out of the way, and then we could just keep it. Big L.
You know, once again,
for a sec.
I don't know what's around you, so you just rock.
A lot of shit. So how much time we got?
Do your thing.
Yeah. So all right. So we'll get here, man. This is 97 Big L and OC. Signed my copy of Dangerous OC featuring Big L. You know, test press. Just a little something because there's a lot of Big L fans out there, and I just want to make sure that I was fortunate enough to bring him in Croatia in '97, right before he passed away. So this is a postcard from Raucous sent to my address on the radio, announcing the first Big L album. I mean, the second Big L album, Big Picture, posthumous album. So I had to get that framed, just because.
I love it.
So I'm gonna just flip it to something else and then come back to Big L. There's more Big L shit around. But I was able to get these DAT masters from certain classics in the game. So I was able to get my hands on the official Zomba music group, A Tribe Called Quest, Low End Theory, master DAT for production. Is it like this? Yes.
Oh my God.
So that's one. Then I was able to get my hands on the D-Nice, Call Me D-Nice, BDP Posse, also Zomba music group, Jive Records. You know, just some things, random shit that I've been collecting throughout the years. You know, and then another one, and then the third one that I have is Tribe Called Quest, Can I Kick It?
On freaking that, son. What
on
are
that,
we doing?
and these are the label dats. They put their handwriting, but it's official Battery Studios, London, Zomba Music Group, dat tapes. So that's that. You know, I've been managing producers since '98, Kool-Aid, Dash and Baby Dukes, and these are some of the dats of the joints that we've done and haven't released. You know, 90, 99, 98 Das Effects, produced by Kool-Aid. Never Heard, 98, 90, another 98 Das Effects, and then this is some Master Ace stuff that we've done for Ace. We started producing for Ace since Disposable Arts. Right. We've done Something's Wrong featuring Strick and Young Z, and then we've done Beautiful on Long Hot Summer. We've done EMC. We've done a lot of joints with Ace. So Kool-Aid, a producer that I work with, he's produced quite a few gems in the industry. All right, so that's that. These are the dats.
I want people to know that, you know, Phat Phillie was out here in New York City putting it down. He even came to Matador and we met, and I was also somebody that connected with him on that. So the hustle is real with this gentleman who you're watching. Continue.
Yes, sir. We met at Matador when you was doing your solo stuff, and when you was doing As the World Burns. I have a.
And then with Mary, you're showing me pictures that I'm like, holy moly, let's go.
Yeah. All right. So some garment renaissance, MOP official sweater from the Loud Records for this amazing album, Warriors. All right. Cool. Let's go here. we got some Snoop Dogg from '99. A promo No Limit T-shirt for his album Top Dog.
Yes, that's what
Okay.
I'm talking about.
Just want to make
Nice.
sure this is some promo stuff. We got the Executioners, Almighty Executioners. Rest in peace, Rock Raider.
Built from scratch. Crazy. Nice.
Uh,
Legendary. I love it.
some Common, Finding Forever.
Wow.
Keep it quick.
Ooh, in pristine condition
Pristine.
too, brother.
PMD from beginning of the 2000s. PMD, The Awakening solo joint.
Nice.
You know, on Boondocks Hit Squad.
Ooh, with
Some
the
TS shit.
logo
Some
in the back.
TS.
TS, Terror Squad fire.
On Loud. More Snoop. Rhythm and Gangsta.
Wow, yes. This is the Universal years. Nice.
Yes, sir.
Fire.
We got some. Who remembers Rorschach Productions, J Live, Mr. Complex?
George, yeah.
This is George Summons. This is what George sent me back in '97.
Guys, this right here, to have this is deep crate shit right here, son.
Yes, sir. Shouts to George. We just recently reconnected. This is some Mobb Deep, official Loud Mobb Deep shit for the Infamy album. Rest in peace, Pete, Prodigy, who I was able to work with as well.
Nice.
Roots.
Yes, the phrenology, right? So, something like that.
Yeah,
Nice.
the phrenology, yes, sir.
Guys, hold on to your shirts, guys, because Phillie's got the stash.
And this is when Cali Agents came to Planet Asia and Rascal came to Croatia to perform. And this is the one and only T-shirt my man was able to make for them and for me. And that's Revolt Design from Bosnia, ex-Yugoslavia. My man Miran from Revolt Design made this Cali Agent, one and only, just the artist. And so we have some Master Ace and MF Doom, my Doom. Rest in peace, Doom.
Yes.
Some Atlantic record stuff.
Wow.
You dig
So,
what I'm saying? Like
these promos are it. Keep going, because this is what it's about right here.
You think it's cool?
Yeah, of course, because these are the ones that people didn't even think to save.
You can't even. It wasn't commercially available. These were the joints for the albums, and this is Das Effects from '99, right after our Generation Effects.
Wow.
That's '99, '98. They came to Croatia and performed some show in AG, Goodfellas.
Woo! Woo!
I was rocking this one quite a bit.
You're supposed to wear it, bro. Let's go.
I gotta wear them. I'm wearing them once a year or once a couple of years.
Of course. Take that sipping. Let's
go. Some Akon.
Music. Let's get it.
Cardinal Official.
Oh.
Shouts to Canada.
Yes. Salute to all the Canadians. My guy Shortcut in here.
RZA. First solo tour back in 2001.
Wow. That must have been.
This is some Put Your Hood Up, some Lil Jon, from all my crunk fans, for all my Southern fans. TVT Records, baby. Put Your Hood Up. This is 3-6 Mafia.
Wow, salute DJ Paul.
Wow. Some Davey Banner. Couple of things here and there. Cool. So there was some T-shirts. I have some jackets later on. I got some dope Naughty by Nature jacket vintage that they gave me on stage in Bulgaria. They gave me that jacket on stage, and they told me that I was the honorary member of Naughty. So that's big for me. I'm gonna show that right there. I want to show my I have received a lifetime achievement award in Croatia from this website called Hip Hop Unity. So they gave me the lifetime achievement a couple of years ago. So just want to, just to let you know that I've been
putting it down,
here and there.
bro.
Yeah, man.
That's super important.
Cool. Some more. This is what I collect too, man. Some dope business cards from some cool folks that I was able to meet. So I just want to glance through those if that's cool, my brother D.
Of course, I love that.
All right, so incredible Jazzy J from the Zulu Nation, from the Bronx.
Jazzy J's business card.
Sway when he was on Sway and Tech before MTV. Shecky Green, Game and the Source magazine.
Nice.
Big Daddy Kane.
Wait, he's got Big Daddy Kane's business.
Yo, dude, this is crazy. Kane gave me a card. Chuck D gave me a card. Nile Rodgers gave me a card from Sheik.
Rodgers.
No doubt. Good times. My people's the Far Side. Greg and the fam out there.
I love it.
DJ when DJ EFN was just doing mixtapes before the Drink Champs. That's our brother EFN. I love that show. Congrats to the boys.
Yes.
PMD, Hit Squad.
Nice.
Awesome too. Special K Teddy Ted.
Ed, love it.
Rest in peace to Ricky Lee Mensch from Hits Magazine, an OG in the game. Rest in peace. Him and Latin Prince, they took me under their wings when I came to Cali in 2000, and they showed me all around Cali, and I was able to report for Hits Magazine for my radio show, and that's how I was able to. I was on the same report card as Funkmaster Flex, Clue, everybody, so I was able to get all my free vinyl and some of these T-shirts because of Ricky Lee and my brother-in-law Latin Prince. So I want to shout them out, and this is the last one. The Resurrector, Side Disaffector. Where do we go from here, my man?
Woo!
Some more memorabilia from Rascas, Priority Records.
Oh,
It's a sweatband.
yes, the wristband.
And I have a black too. Never wore them. They still smell fresh.
I love it. Let's go.
We got some Obi Trice shit, for my Shady Records fans. It's a pint for his album Cheers.
Wow.
And
this is it. This is it. We have to go to Croatia to get the real, fam.
Obi Trice Cheers, a little, towel for the DJ you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
This is the All Access Pass for Obi's gig in 2003 in London.
What?
All Access.
Good.
Okay, so I've been, like I said, I've been bringing a lot of artists to Croatia to perform, and recently, a couple of years, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, or 10 years ago, I connected with this Rizzler company called Ziggy Papers, and then I've decided for the Lord Finesse show, I decided instead of selling tickets, I'm gonna sell a pack of Rizzlers as a ticket to get into the show. And I made Rizzlers like a flyer of the show, and it worked. And I was selling the shows out because cats wanted to get a free pack of Rizzlers, papers. Woo! This is the first one that I've done for Lord Finesse.
Smart.
At the factory in Zagreb, and there was 19 years of Blackout, 2012, my 19th anniversary.
That's really nice.
I've done one for DJ Newmark from J5. Rest in peace, Sean Price.
Wow, smart.
For his show, I've done one in 2000. So I gave them a pack to go home, 25, 30 pieces. You know, and and this is for Diamond D and Sadat X, a 45 tour.
Nice.
So you know, I've done my own merch because I felt like people wanted to have that. This is some this is Mary J. Blige. No More Drama. I think that's produced by Dre, right?
What?
So she's like no more drama. She's like no more drama. Go play some ball. This is also some Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. A pimp cup. I mean plastic pimp cup.
Yes, styrofoam cup. I love it.
And this is Jaheim, a little baby thing.
Wow. See, guys, this is. Can you show this? So this was started. This helped this idea of show off your gems, and then it took a life like no other, and it's amazing because something like that was so like they didn't make a lot of these right here, bro. To get your hands on that, and he saved it. That's what I'm saying. Let's go.
This show is incredible, man. For a couple of these things. So let me go grab a late great Dražen Petrovic for the Nets. You know, a really dope little figurine of Dražen. You know, my favorite player of all times. He was playing in my hometown.
Yes,
this is a little commercial Ed Piska stuff. You know, some PE. Recently copied it at HHV, and it sold out. But it got sold as Sotheby's for 5 stacks. This exact one, 5,000. I had to rap for my boy Sean P.
Yes, that's
rest
beautiful.
in peace. I met him in '96 in London, and then I brought him to Croatia. I brought him to Slovenia. We became friends. I got him some work, some rhymes to do in Europe. He even put my name on one of them joints, and so I was, you know, happy to. And I'm still cool with Ducktown family and Bernadette. Love you guys all, and shouts to everybody. This is a bottle of Belair Rosé signed by Action Bronson. Because I was on his show. I went to his show at Vice in Brooklyn, and I was like, I couldn't get into the show. So I told him, yo, I'm bringing two cases of Belair. Can I get to the show? He's like, come tomorrow morning. So, you know, when you want to meet somebody, get some Belair, get some Shampoozo, and then everybody wants to see you. And then he signed this because I was helping Belair get distribution in Croatia. I helped him in the beginnings, and we still work. I still get the care packages. Thank you guys. And you know, I'm not gonna keep it so much toys, but you know, another, you know, a biggie one, also a little vintage. It was purchased maybe 12, 15 years ago, maybe even like when New York still had a Virgin or Tower on the you know what I'm saying, Times Square.
Wow, smart.
I got this dope bandana from Penalty Records. CNN, once again, Channel 10. What? The reunion. Durag,
wow.
Baby. I'ma just keep it like this.
It's a durag?
It's a durag, brother. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep it thorough.
Hold on. That's you got the set. You good in New York.
And this is the reunion. This is the war report. So I got the war report in New York. Wow. At Penalty, man. At Penalty Records, they gave me
a reunion CNN durag. I love it.
They sent that to me, but War Report, I was in New York in '97 when he dropped, and then Zenobia Simmons hooked me up. She was and my people's was I had people at Tommy Boy as well, Mr. Vince and you know, Mr. Dave. A lot of motherfuckers that was taking care of me out there. So that's that, and we got some Afu Ra door signs. You know.
What?
Afu. We got some Raucous Records leather CD casing. Shouts to my boy Mark Bolkovich from Raucous Records. That's a CD. You know, you put that plastic inside, and then you stash your CDs. You dig what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I was also a Zulu Nation king over here in the 90s. I formed Zulu Nation in Croatia in '96.
That's
When Bam
pedigree,
came,
guys. This is when you know it's real. When dudes say stuff like that.
so these are my Zulu Nation medallions. Zulu Gestapo.
What are we doing here? Show off your gems, bro. You got this guy, Phat Phillie, smash it up.
Man, I hope that's cool, man, for a motherfucker out of Zagreb.
Holding it down.
I gotta show love to you and the fam. The signed copy of As the World Burns and the sticker.
Woo! Thank you. Salute, my brother.
I had to pull that out to show you love and thank you for inviting me to the show.
Of course. Amazing. Yo, guys.
This is that Jazzy Jeff album that I told you was released in '87 in Yugoslavia on a label called RTB, and it was and I got it from my boy Branko. Yeah, and you can see DJ Fly-O.
Yes.
So he put DJ Fly-O from Poppy. He was, and this was a double album. But what happened is that they didn't put it on. They just cut one album out. Half of the album is not on this. I showed this to Jeff, and he's like, "Yo, where's the rest of the album?" I was like, "Yo, this is the album for here." They couldn't do the double vinyl hit.
What?
So that's crazy. Jeff was like, Jeff was bugging out. This is also Beastie Boys released on Suzy Records in Zagreb, in Croatia and Yugoslavia, and this was a present from my dad in '87.
Oh man, your dad is awesome, bro. That's amazing.
He bought me this album. I was already a hip hop guy, but then he was like, "Man, I'm gonna get you the Beasties."
Yo, I love that he still got the do-rag on.
Oh, for sure, I'm gonna keep that one. Breaking on also on Serbian label called RTB in Yugoslavia. Rest in peace, Shabadu. And this is the first ever official hip hop release in Yugoslavia from 1984. This is a reissue that just came out. It's a master scratch band. And this is their album from 1984 on Yugoton Records. And this is out now through my boys Fox and Friends Records. And these were the first electro funk guys, rap guys in Yugoslavia. Look at them.
Wow.
So hip hop was here since '84, you know. So it's it's well rooted. And just because there was this gentleman, this is a Sugar Hill Record World, a trade magazine from 1981, August 1st, 1981. It was all Sugar Hill Records, all Sugar Hill. They didn't hit Message yet. It was just Rapper's Delight. And it was Funky 4+1, and it was the Sequence. It was the Jack McDuff and Positive Force.
It's like
that's like a trade mag. It's a magazine called Record World. You know, like you had Hits magazine and this magazine.
Yeah. Now I understand.
So this is Nelson. Right? Nelson George was. He was an interviewer, the sole interviewer of everybody from Joe and Sylvia Robinson. But there was a third partner in Sugar Hill, a third silent guy who was he was put there by some crazy people and cool people. And his name was Milton Malden. He was a Leo Cohen before Leo Cohen. And can you tell me, D-Stroy, where this gentleman was from?
I'm going to guess your side of the block, fam. That's
Yugoslavia.
Amazing. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes, so we are deeply rooted. There's an interview on 2 pages with Milton Malden, rest in peace. And my first door neighbor, Popa Sanovic, who's a famous Hammond player from the 70s, he was hanging out with Milton in New York in the beginning of '80s because they were both from our side of the world and they were speaking the language. And Pop was playing with some of the Sugar Hill band in Jersey, and he was my first door neighbor. So he brought me this and many more Sugar Hill records and tapes and stuff like that. But this is an interview with Milton. I want to shout out Jay Quan, the hip hop historian, who also has a copy of this. So, and then I just want to show you something.
Beautiful. That's
And
beautiful, because if you're a young kid looking at that and knowing that, it gives you some more foundation as to why you should also be rocking the flag, the hip hop flag. You know, it gives them a sense of pride, and that I didn't know that, bro. You dropped a gem.
Drop a gem on them, and this is Discourse Records from Yugoslavia congratulating Sugar Hill on the success in that same magazine. And it says Discourse Yugoslavia, and there was a city called Sarajevo in Bosnia, and there was a label called Discourse distributing all the early Sugar Hill here. So, you know, we can hear that Rapper's Delight, that message, that survival.
I have to do my Google. That's amazing.
People don't know about Milton, man. Only a few cats here and there speak about it. Shouts to Prime Minister Pete Nice, you know, Aaron Fuchs from Top City. You know, some people that, you know,
it shouldn't go away, you know?
Dan Charnas.
Wow,
he wrote an extensive article for Billboard about Sugar Hill. Check it out. It's really dope. This is me and Big L in Croatia in '97. Young Phillie.
Wow.
I don't have this Wu-Tang Forever no more. This T-shirt. I don't know. He got legs.
I love it. That's fire.
This is Questlove, '97. I went to see somebody at MCA, and he was sitting there, and then he gave me all his numbers. This is '97 numbers, you know. See Cara Lewis, Rich Nichols, rest in peace,
Wow.
and all Quest digits.
Wow.
This is This is a DVD of Rod Digger bungee jumping in Croatia. It's never been released. I gotta put it out. She was bungee jumping, and I was taping it. She's a G. She's a G.
Of course she's a G. She's Digger. First name.
Come on.
What?
That's crazy, right? Man. Wow.
Yo.
Let's keep it moving, bro. This is
Let's go.
some shit. OC Jewels sticker.
Wow.
Stretch Armstrong, Lesson 1. AMG, bitch better have my money.
Bitch better have my money. Yo.
Mac the Maniac.
Love it.
What goes up must come down.
Those, see, look at this, guys.
Tony Todd Peacemaker 1.
Nice.
Tony Toka. God damn. Some Cali Agents. How the West Was Won. Far Side. Lab Cabin.
Keep going, bro. Keep going.
God damn. So much shit. I got, you know, it's a Dilla month, so we gotta show love to Dilla. Fantastic Volume 1.
Yes, of course, guys. This week, Dilla's birthday and the day he passed. So it's this week. Let's get it.
Dead Prez Little Red Book for their first release, for their first album. The Little Red Book from Dead Prez.
Yes.
Who I was one of the first people in Europe to play on the radio. You can ask them till nowadays, they know. This is some dope Dead Prez stickers. First album, Let's Get Freak. Another one really dope.
Yes. That was crazy. I remember that.
This is Return of the Boom Bap KRS-One official press release from Jive in color. I love it. KRS-One, Knowledge Reigns Supreme, and this is the pic that came with it.
Come on,
Shouts
guys.
shouts to Wanda Coriano. This is Fushnikins, and we got the Fushnikins pig.
Let's get
They would
it.
send us this shit too, man, and I loved it. I loved it. It's some De La press release for Stakes is High, Homeboy
Woo!
Records.
He's going in all the way from Croatia, fam. He's going in.
De La. This is Biggie press release for Life After Death.
Wow.
And this sentence is scary, bro. I'm gonna read it. Notorious B.I.G. was murdered in L.A. on Sunday, March 9th, 1997 by an unknown gunman. That's how this press release starts. How heavy is that shit?
Oh, man. Let me see. Wow. That's crazy.
Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauder.
That's how you do it. I'm so happy. Yo, guys, this is how you do it, fam.
And this was the lady that sent it to me from Jive. And this is my letter from Jive. When she sent this package, there was a lady called Wanda Coriano, and she's like, yo, thank you for contacting us. I'm very happy to honor your request by sending you a selection of our fattest artists, along with some pictures and bios so that you can update all those crazy hip hoppers in your part of the world.
Woo!
Wanda Coriano, April 20th, 1995. And this is a letter from Ichiban Records, which was MC Breed's label.
Oh my God.
They said no to me. They said, it's a territory does not have a distributor such as Croatia, then we don't supply promotional material. But however, I'm sending you a CD and some press releases. So I was getting everything from Jive, and Ichiban wasn't feeling me. So we couldn't play them on the show. We couldn't play them on the show.
Guys, you got to take it in consideration on how he received all this. He had to sit there and write a letter.
No doubt.
That's amazing. That's super hip hop, super driven, super passionate.
This is Derek B, Bad Young Brother from London, the first rapper to make it in the U.S. from London. This is an exhibition I went to 5 years ago. After he passed away, they've done an exhibition in one of the museums in his hometown, London. So this is a flyer for the exhibition for all my UK fans. He was a huge guy over there.
Wow.
Ricky Power, rest in peace.
Yes.
Showing AG. That's Ricky, one of Ricky's photos, and this is a sticker. This is Common. One day it will make sense sticker. Organized.
Ooh, my God, guys!
Organized press, press release, from Priority Records. Shouts to my boy Roddy Rod and Kelly Wu. Yes. This is Big Noid. Shabazz the Disciple. Some crazy Too Short action going on in here.
Yes.
This is also a sticker as well. It's crazy, huge one. I had to tear it out. I had to take it off the wall after I got married. This is Frankie Cutlass, You and You and You.
Clap your hands.
Sent a postcard sent to my radio address back in the day, which is so dope. You and You and You and clap your hands. This is Doom.
Fire.
Sticker.
Guys, like, come on.
This is last James Brown gig before he passed away. His last gig was in Zagreb, Croatia. You can fact check me on that, and this is the flyer for the show. You know what I'm saying? So this was November 5, 2006, and he passed away on Christmas. So this was his last show. This is some Priority Records sending me personal notes when they used to send me records. That's my boy Roddy Rod. This is my All Access Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince, the first reunion show a couple years ago in Croatia. I was with them, hosting them here. Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith. '94 ticket for the House of Pain in Munich, Germany. Body Count VIP All Access '97 Ice-T in the Body Count in Croatia. Rhyme Syndicate patch from that era. Rhyme Syndicate Ice-T. Donald D, the Syndicate Sniper.
Madness.
Keith Murray press release for the most beautiful thing in the world.
Guys, this is Phat Phillie. He came for
Aaliyah.
real. Wow.
Her debut album, The Licks, Liquidation.
Nice.
Another one for The Licks. And this is me DJing for The Licks in 2013. Me DJing in Switzerland for The Licks. And this is a track list that was written by DJ E Swift. He gave me this track list and I was DJing for them.
Go. Croatia has a hip hop museum and it's in Phat Phillie's house.
And that's coming 2023, yes. A hip hop museum of Zagreb. This is Redman for Muddy Waters. And the press.
Oh my God, bro.
This is a letter to all of us, the DJs from Missy Elliott, thanking us for making her first single, Make It Rain. Yeah, the rain go crazy. So she sent us a personal note and hey, what's up, Phat Phillie? The Cocoa Bees.
Oh, yo, those stickers get me, fam.
My first rap show, '97 OC, and this is the flyer for the show.
Wow.
You see the Zulu Nation right here? That's the Zulu Nation Presents. This is my radio show, and this is Blackout, the name of the show. So I didn't know Big L was coming. See, he's not on the flyer. They just sent me a travel list, and it said Lamont Coleman, and I was like, yo, Big L? He's like, yeah. So I was like, oh my God. Lord Finesse, The Awakening, Penalty Records. From crazy. Actual Facts. Lord Finesse.
Yo, he's killing it, guys. Bang, 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 bang. Bodies. Ooh, guys, that's the first pun shit. Nice.
You Ain't a Killer. And this is the pun bio for Capital Punishment. This is a Naughty by Nature, first time in Slovenia, my neighboring country. 95, a ticket. Nice. And the original OPP.
Yes! That's the original, y'all.
Naughty Poverty's Paradise promo. This is Brand Nubian, The Foundation.
Yes.
Their reunion album with Grand Poobah. This is Tommy Boy sending me Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Wow.
Our boys, Phillie. The Beat Nut, Stone Crazy.
There you go, Juju. There you go.
Remember
Juju.
this one? Remember this one?
Yes, they had a poster. I had it in the house.
Amazing. And I DJ for the boys in Serbia in 2014, and this is a track list written by Psycho Les. So, a couple of things here and there. How much more time we got, bro?
No, you good, bro. You good.
Oh, Instagram is not gonna shut us down?
No. We already rich. We already passed that moment.
Amazing, my brother. So this is so like I said, I was in New York in '91, right? In July, and this is the New York Times from July '91. A huge Boys in the Hood ad on 2 pages.
Wow. Yo. You're a gem, Phillie. You're a gem.
91 Ice Cube shit. This is the first rap show in Croatia ever. 94 flyer.
Oh my, look at that lineup.
Look at the lineup. And this is a ticket for that same show. Look at this little gold thing over here.
Yes.
How they was trying, and this is 94. This is Bambata 96.
Wow.
This is my correspondence with the Zulu Nation. And this is the Zulu Nation
Yo.
correspondence with the Zulu King of Croatia.
Wow.
And this is the
Fire.
letter. This is the letter from Bam that we signed on February 18. Actually, we signed it in December of '96, but on this date of February 18, Africa Bambaataa of the Universal Zulu Nation main chapter based in New York came to the capital of Croatia to organize a chapter of the Universal Zulu Nation, and he appointed me to be a representative. So this is me and him signing this document, which is historic.
It's exactly historic. Wow.
And this is Bam's same letter, but what he wrote. And then I had to put it on, type it up. And this is my radio station back in the 90s. Another Ricky Powell jam.
Yes. Fire.
This one too.
Nice. Wow.
And this is also my prized possession right here, brother. It's Big L's address he gave me when he left Croatia in '97. His handwriting.
Wow.
And these are his phone numbers.
Guys, he came. He's wildin'. This dude Phat Phillie's not playing.
Where do we go, man?
He said, because I just want people to view. He hasn't even, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
This is Tribe, Beats, Rhymes, and Life. Huge motherfucking poster that I got from Jive in London. I moved to London in '96, so I was roaming the streets of London. Shouts to my London peeps. This is a Curtis Blow fax. When I booked him, this is a contract between me and Curtis Blow to Phat Phillie from Curtis Blow Productions. I love this shit too, man. This is
I love it.
CNN press kit for the reunion, well, for the war report. You see,
He's all CNN now. He's got the shirt. He's got the sticker.
I'm all. You see,
the do-rag. Yeah.
We're doing it, baby. And this is the how our brother Nori and Capone looked back in '96, '97.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm opening up the museum in 2023, 30th anniversary of Blackout. I'm hitting the museum, Zagreb Hip Hop Museum.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. Congratulations. That's awesome.
J Live press kit.
Yeah, guys, he's got like right there, right over the phone. He's got the museum right there. He goes like this, bang, bang. That's what he's doing. He's smacking us in the face.
8 Mile press kit for Croatia, because I translated 8 Mile for Croatia. I translated it to Croatian to keep it authentic. That's what I've done. Yes, this is Al Tariq from the beat Cool Fash from the Beat Nuts. He's press kit for
records.
Amazing album, Got Connections and stickers.
Yes. They wanted to sign me. Hunt's Ketchup owned that company. This is the son. I don't know if you knew
the correct records. The correct records.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew some friends. I mean, Newmark was a head of promotions out there, DJ Newmark. But I met a cat, a New York cat in London. When I was in London, I met a cat who just started a correct office. So we clicked, and then he was lacing me with product, and I was able to play Black Attack and Manish and Al Tariq,
Yes.
All them nice gems on the show. Because the show was always under.
Super hip hop right now. Good job. Keep going. Yes. The DJ Premier joint. Yes.
And hey, shouts to my boy Primo. Talking about Primo, D&D, Douglas Grammar.
He's got his business card. Yes.
One of my first rock shows that I went to see in Vienna, Austria. I had to travel 5 hours to see the U2 back in '92. So this is Commodores in Croatia. Right before the war, the Commodores in '91, a ticket for the show. I went to see, and Kool and the Gang came just like maybe like a month before that. And
Guys, he said,
then this,
are you even hearing the words this guy Phillie saying,
man,
guys?
so much shit.
Levels of heat. Stories. Come on, Juju. Let's go.
This is me in Cosmopolitan magazine, Croatia. I got the whole page with my deck, my ghetto blaster, and my records in the back. You know, back in, this is 2007 when I was still popping. me and J-Ru, the Damager, in Croatia.
Wow.
A dope pic with the graffiti in the back. My boys YCP, and this is also a dope piece, my bro, from 2004. This is the Source magazine article on Croatia on me and my boys. This is us in the picture. The Source made the article, "What's Really Hood, Zagreb, Croatia." That's dope.
That is extremely dope.
This is a Gangstar beta tape for the TV, a professional tape.
Yes. So this is a beta.
A beta, yes, a beta.
Can you open it, because I just love beta, man. It's so old school. It's so classic.
Look how dope this is. How dope is this?
Let's go.
What's that album? It's The Owners, right? The last one. The one before, I mean, the last one.
What?
And I got this because I was bringing DJ Premier. I wanted to play shit on TV. I had connections at TV, and I wanted to play, and the label would send me this because there was no internet to send me these big files. This is J-Ru compilation reel for the first album. J-Ru the Damager for The Sunrises in the East.
Yes.
Let's see if there's any other writtens in there. No, just this. This is Mobb Deep, Loud Records video VHS promo for Burn. God damn.
Came ready.
This is EPK for High Tech and Quality, Reflection Eternal on VHS, Rockus Records.
Fire.
And like I told you, man, that, you know, we were in Yugoslavia and we were pretty advanced for a socialist country, communist country at the time. So this is Do the Right Thing on VHS and DVD, Yugoslavian copies with subtitles. Učini pravu stvar. That was the name of the movie here.
Wow.
And that's 89. So that's before the war. And this is Poetic Justice on VHS, also Croatian copy.
Yes. That's what it's about.
Yeah, man. Okay, so we got some vintage Reggie Noble.
Yes. That's
probably There Is a Dark Side or What the Album.
Yes.
Jump Off.
Wow.
This is Quality. Equality.
See that? Let me see the front. See what it looks like.
It's crazy, right?
Quality. Wow.
That's really dope. I like that one. This is my vintage Fubu. Look how dope this one is. Baby blue. I love it.
Yes.
Some very rare kicks. Chucks. Duck Down.
Duck Down. Come on. Hold on, Phillie. You flying.
I'm sorry, my brother.
Let me see the Duck Down
Bring
one.
it back. That old New York rap.
Yes. Next one. Good job. Sheesh. That's how much heat he got. He's going punk, punk, punk.
Jizza. Thanks to my boy Vin Rock from Naughty by Nature. He hooked me up with these. These are fly. Brand Nubian. This company went under. This company went under, and you know, so this is limited shit.
Guys,
PE,
guys.
you guys, and naughty shit. Never won, never won, never won.
Wow.
This is that new Ewing, Big L Ewing that just dropped.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, I'm still copying shit. I'm buying shit.
I
You know,
love it.
there's some commercial stuff, you know, some Rockefeller,
Yes.
white on white. Also, no,
Phat,
they
yo.
Jay-Z, Phillie of Sean Carter's on Reebok, Phillie edition. Gotta show love to my brother Primo.
Premier. Nice.
You know, people went crazy when these dropped. I had to get them. This is a dope graffiti artist from Croatia. He's done my Reeboks. His name is Lunar. So he's done these for me, old school style.
That's fine.
These are some limited Reeboks called Monopoly from like 20 years ago. and I think this is New York. You know, when I was in New York in 2005, 2006, it was a World Cup year. So I had to get my Brazil, and I had to get my Mexico. These are still, you know, I wear them, but they still rock. And this is a Germany dunk from that same year. World Cup, soccer, football. Some fly vintage Nikes with that nice touch. What's that Burberry?
Yes.
And then another one with another switch. That's I got that in Macedonia, in Skopje, Macedonia, ages ago.
Phillie's an alien, fam. He's not playing.
Jordan 1.
God! Oh my God! He's going crazy! He's going crazy, guys. He's going crazy!
My first 84 tape deck.
Wow.
Where I taped all my shows. This was my Bible. Yes. And I still have it. I also got my ass kicked by some of the homies in Serbia and Belgrade in 1988. I was walking with this shit around Belgrade playing hip hop, and some hooligans saw us and they started running after us to kick our asses. And one of the dudes hit my battery joint and it fell out, and I never had the batteries after that. That's like 80s. I almost got my ass kicked. That's the story. Morning Glory.
That's an amazing morning.
That's my first computer. Commodore 64 from the 80s. Oh man. All right, so I got a few more things.
He's killing it. I'm telling you, Jew. He's killing it. This dude, Phillie, look at this maniac. Let's go!
Glenn Friedman, Raising Hell, original poster from 87. What's in the back? Ice-T, 7 Deadly Sin. Not one of his best albums, but still a dope poster.
Super fire.
And then I got a OC Joel's poster. I got tons of posters, but I just took out a few good ones. Yes. This is Chuck on Select Records, The Mind.
I remember.
Beef. There was and this is a sticker for that same album, Kill the Beef. He had a joint with Das Effects at PMD.
Yes, I remember that.
Profile Records, DJ Quick, Promo Pick. Fuji's gig from '96 in London.
Yeah. Yeah, for this episode, I needed somebody here just hitting the harmonica the whole way through, because Phat Phillie,
One second, bro.
he came with the bombs. This is Showoff Your Gems. I am D-Stroy. Our amazing special guest is none other than Phat Phillie, straight from Croatia. He's hitting us with back-to-back fuegos. Exactly how Juju just put it. Guys, this is top brass right here. Here we go. Look at him.
And this is to wrap it up, my brother. Here, in, this is a Serbia only printed shirt of our homie Spike Lee. Do the right thing.
Wow.
I had to, yo, I just got it. This is 5, 6 years old, 7 years old. I just got it. My man had the last piece. My man, DJ Prema from Belgrade. He just gave this to me recently. I was like, dude, I need to have, this is Soul Assassins, Estevan Oriol design champion hoodie. DJ Muggs gave me in Croatia when he was on the road with the Gumbo 3000.
Yes.
Muggs. And one of the stops was Zagreb, so he asked me to give them to bring some weed and some blank CDs, and I and then he gave me the hoodie.
Yeah.
This is a Bel Air limited jacket, Steve Aoki.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bel Air. Yes. See you post a picture with it on. I was like, I hope he shows that one. That's so hot. That's nice. Keep going.
B.I.G.
With the back splatted, Barbito. Look at this guy.
This is a Levi's B.I.G. done by a Croatian artist in Toronto. My boy Franz, the B-boy. He's done this for me. This is TVT Records Army jacket.
A fatigue TVT Records jacket, guys.
Yeah, man.
This is like 99, 2000 around there. This is special.
Yeah, TVT had Blunt Recordings, and they had Mike G and Royal Flush, and then they signed Naughty by Nature.
Lil
You know what I'm saying?
Pitbull's early work.
One sec.
Guys, all the way live, and I love it.
Naughty by Nature, that vintage jacket they gave me on stage in Bulgaria back in like 2008 or before 2006.
Wow.
And I have a picture of me receiving the jacket, and then Thresh tells me, Phillie, you are just made an honorary member of the group. And we've been tight ever since.
That's a
and couple of last pieces, bro. Like so I'm a DJ. I've been DJing.
Everybody is here for it.
It's a raucous record bag. Because I'm a DJ. I gotta rap for my vinyl connoisseurs. This is a Jive record bag.
Woo!
And this was Rough Nation, and then they became Rough Life.
Right.
Wow. Bro, my room is a mess.
Bro, you need to. I gotta tell you. You done? You done, Phillie?
Son, I think I'm done.
I gotta tell you guys, everybody here, if you are just catching up with this, you need to, when I load this again, you need to watch it, and I need to repost this again everywhere I can. Phat Phillie just came on Showoff Your Gems, ready. He had everything. Bang, 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 bro. And he wore the CNN reunion do-rag through most of it like the champion that he is. a little finesse cap on the top. That's what that is?
Yes, sir.
Oh, guys.
Keep
He's
your
not
penalty.
for
Keep your penalty
play.
record.
Yo, Phat Phillie, I got to tell you, ask you a couple. This is one of the questions. First and foremost, what was it like showing off your gems to other people who,
Let me fix my
get
shit.
that before before the whole house goes
Woo.
crazy here? The Tribe Called Quest poster was like, fam, what's good? You didn't show me off enough. Guys, super epic right here with Phat Phillie, all the way from the amazing hip-hop streets of Croatia. Oh, man, he dropped so many gems from the Sugar Hill, Milton, that I'm going to have to Google that one as well. So many things that he showed, the leather. Look at that. Bang, he's got fire everywhere, guys. He is not playing when it comes to the culture that we all fell in love with. He's giving you a nice special look at what it's going to be looking like, a Sean P. in a frame. This is what the future of the museum in Croatia will be looking like, preserved by this wonderful, beautiful person we're looking at right here.
These dat tapes, though, this Tribe dat tapes, the masters for the UK. Oh my God.
Yo, I want to ask you again, what was it like showing off your gems to other people who are passionate about collecting and hip hop and all things amazing? Because you really smashed.
Thank you, bro. I was shook for a second. I was like, damn. I know motherfuckers came off throughout the episodes. I've seen OG Everlast. I've seen a lot of motherfuckers. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do me. I'm gonna just show what I've received from the industry for putting so much into the music and the culture. And this is most of this. 95% of this shit, 90% was sent to us as DJs to show up, to show the the industry showed up, show the appreciation for us sharing and spreading the culture in this part of the world, man. I made money for these motherfuckers. You know, I put a lot of money in their pockets.
Yes.
So when I come to New York, when I call you, you better answer the phone.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. This guy Phat Phillie's story is amazing. He's still out here putting in the work till this day. And I have to ask you, what was it? If you can tell me, what is it that keeps you smiling every day, keeps you with your positive attitude, and everything like that, that could also inspire people who are watching, brother?
Man, I'm still doing. I still love what I do. I'm still a hip hop activist. You know, I give so much to the culture. I make sure it's represented properly. There's rules and regulations. There's responsibilities to the game. You know, you're not hip hop only when it fits you, when you're making money, and then you abandon it. You're not only hip hop on Facebook. You need to either put in work like I do, or be a supporter. Buy tickets, buy merch. Stream, buy records. So there's, be hip hop at all times, not only when it suits you. So that's what keeps me going, man. I'm a dad. I have a 10 and 7-year-old. I'm happily married to a Cubana in Croatia, Cuban militia. Yes. And I just keep grinding, man. COVID, I had time to dig in my archives and actually put it all together. Now I have these little books with all every group has a piece of plastic with everything that I've collected, even press releases. I show you that 91 Boys in the Hood. I have shit from 84, like press releases, and I have the first German hip hop Bravo magazine from 84, strictly dedicated to hip hop, which was a pop magazine, but they've done a 84 version, and they would put there was a flexi disc in there, a record with Let the Music Play. I Let the Music Scratch from Shannon.
Shannon, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, man, just loving it, man. And I want to shout out all my people in New York. I know there's a few of our mutual friends watching, man. And everybody's always showing me love. I always hang out at Mobile Mondays, Toka Tuesdays, Showoff Thursdays. I'm there. Shouts to everybody in New York.
Yo, brother, I gotta tell you, Phat Phillie, I am so full of love. I want to share that love with you, and I know it's authentic. We've hung out but at this level, to really see the foundation that you're built on is so beautiful, my brother. I gotta tell you, you're a gem. I love you for this, for coming on, for being a great person, man. Oh
Thank
my
you, my brother.
God. I know it's late over there, so continue on with your evening. Rest up, do what you do.
Yeah, I gotta
And give
pack
my
this shit
love to
now. I'm
the
gonna just leave it
family.
in the morning. I'm gonna just leave it until in the morning and make it happen after the kids go to school, man. It's all good, man. It's been a pleasure. Hope you guys have fun and hit me up. I'm on IG, Phat Phillie, and
Yes.
also check out my website, blackouthip-hop.com. We support a lot of the dope underground classic sounding and classic rap shit daily. We are one of the top 100 rap blogs in the world, and we've been running it since 2009. So that's the 11th anniversary that you put on that flyer. But
Yes.
really and truly, Blackout Radio has been 27 years, and we're
Yeah,
going
I
to be
seen that.
30
I was
years in
confused. I was like,
2023.
what?
Now, I got to switch that. From next year, I'm just going to count the radio, 27, 28,
Yes.
29, and then 30 years soon.
I want to tell you something. When people come to the United States, sometimes people teach them the wrong things to say in English, right? Curse words and stuff like that. But what I want to know is, what is a very nice phrase that I can tell my friends in your language, so everybody who is watching could learn it and be, just learn something nice, bro. If
Oh,
we
nice.
can.
I thought, I was
No, not
just about to.
something bad. Something
Okay.
nice. A nice,
Dobar dan, kako si? Dobar dan, kako si? Yes.
Dobar dan, kako si?
Yes, sir.
What did I just say?
How? Have a good day. Hello. How are you?
Dobar
Hello. How are
dan,
you?
Dobar
Yeah.
dan, kako si?
Yes, sir. And everybody's gonna love you from Montenegro, from Bosnia, from Serbia, Croatia, Macedonia, and Slovenia. Everybody that understands the language will be appreciated. For sure.
Dobar dan, kako si? This is Yugoslavia's #1 show with that beautiful face, Phat Phillie. Yes, my brother, you're beautiful. Stay amazing, okay?
You too, my brother. Thank you so much. Peace and love.
Yes. Guys, follow Phat Phillie. That dude, oh my gosh. You guys got to tell me, when I post Salute Bad Seed, when I post this, Dabordan Kakosi, Dabordan Kakosi, say it. I'm going to use it on Saturday. I'm going to go hang out with my homies from Montenegro, and I'm going to be saying a whole bunch of amazingness. Guys, what an episode. What an episode. When I post this, can you do me a huge favor? It's important. It really helps Christopher and everybody else who is viewing. Can you do me a huge favor? In the comments, write your favorite part so I can make some highlights. It takes a lot of work, and with your help, it makes it definitely more of a community, because, man, this Showoff Your Gemz thing is so much fun. 7 p.m. Eastern time and 1 a.m. over there in Croatia. And it's even later for him now. But guys, this is what we do. If you guys come across anybody who has a collection, because tomorrow, we're going super left with a wild dude. Guys, I can't wait till you guys see what's about to happen. But yes, once again, for everybody here, go on, comment when I post this, your favorite part, because, man, guys, today episode, oh my God, I gotta even look back. That's how much he bodied it. Guys, I love you. You stay amazing. My name is my name is D-Stroy. I almost said David fan. What? I'm so freaking hyped. He got me so fired up, son. This is what we do on Showoff Your Gemz. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yo, listen, success and nothing less. I love you.